It's not rocket science. Look for the geezer in claret and blue giving the ball.
Now, listen, tactics and all that. I got interviewed last week by West Ham Bulletin down the road, and they asked me tactics. And what pissed me off last week, at 60 minutes, there was fans leaving. And it's Tottenham, and then 80 minutes, we were 3-2 with fans leaving. Now, and I said, I'd love it if we got the equaliser last week. 80 minutes a day, there was people leaving. Oh no, I'm fucking glad that they missed the fucking goal. I'm fucking glad they missed the goal. You stay to the fucking end. Exactly. Stay to the end.
I don't care if we're losing 8-0. Exactly. You stay to the final.
Especially last week against Tottenham. You got to stay and give them grief. You're fucking main rivals. Today it's Swansea. They got to be worse fans going. I'm next to them today, and half of their fans sat down for the whole game. They even had a chance, and they still sat down. They're fucking useless. But that's them. That's another team. West Ham fans leaving when it's 0-0. You got a chance to fucking win. You say and you fucking give it, don't you?
I do, mate. I know you do. Guys, what a roller coaster. What did you make of the game?
Oh, it was boring. First half was really boring. Second half was just as boring.
Yeah. We scored and it got a little bit less boring.
We did score. Saka scored. I would have changed the team a bit earlier. Than
what would you have done?
I wouldn't have played Creswell. I would have took Noble off earlier. I would have bought I would have started with Masuka, whatever his name is.
Masuaku.
Yeah, I would have started with him. And I wouldn't have taken off Sweet Pete. I would have left him on the pitch, paid all that money for him, why take him off?
If you didn't take him off, who would have scored that goal is my question. Anyone else?
Yeah, anyone. Do you know what I mean? No one was up for it. It was like a stroll in the park on a Sunday afternoon.
It was literally that.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Bilic. I love Bilic to bits, but they're not playing for him. You know, we've got some really good players. They're not playing as a team, and no one wants it enough.
Tell you what, Jenny, I've not heard so much sense in a long, long time.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, I'm serious. Freya, let's come over to you. Do you agree with your great aunt? And she is a great aunt. Let's make that very clear. She is the greatest aunt of all time. But
I'm not, because I made her a West Ham fan. If I was that great, she'd be supporting someone else, wouldn't she?
No, you are wrong. You are wrong, Jenny. All right, Freya, talk to me.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm West London, so I got no fucking excuse. Excuse my French.
What are you doing in that then?
Don't swear at me, Freya. Come on, I thought we were friends.
Oh,
Yeah, Brentford. Imagine I'm a Brentford. Get rid of that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Freya. So, what did you make of the game? Do you agree with your aunt?
Yes, I do. I think Bilic needs to go, and I think Noble needs to go, which is sad because I love Noble, but I think he's getting older.
I'm very angry.
Yeah.
We're lucky. Yeah. I said to you after Huddersfield, ball doesn't drift in, or managerless, he gets sacked. I don't know how he's still in charge. I'm so angry. Antonio.
Well, mate, saying that after if we left there 0-0, would he still be in charge?
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. And why is Antonio playing? He didn't want to run. He didn't want to run with the ball. He did not want to run. He couldn't run. He weren't fit.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. He couldn't run because he was injured, and then.
And Bilic is so scared not to play his best players or to play his big names in case we do lose 1-0, and he ain't going to keep his job.
And I think, is that going to continue from now to the end of the season? Because what I'm worried about is if he doesn't win, he's sacked.
I'm not worried. I think a couple of weeks ago I wanted him to stay. Now, it's naive. It's so naive. It's so. Cresswell has been dog shit. He's been dog shit all season. And if he is our main, if we're playing Carroll and he's our main outlet, it's not good enough. Masuaku's got 2 assists and he's played probably about 25 minutes of football in the last 2 weeks. Why isn't he starting him? Is he that worried about letting in a goal against Swansea? He obviously thinks he's a better defender. Why isn't Masuaku starting the game? 2 assists. I understand I understand Chicharito came off. I understand why he came off.
And do you know what? If Sacco doesn't score, we're having a very different conversation.
It's a good problem to have. If you've got 2 strikers who are scoring, yeah, it's a good problem to have. I don't think the problem is we're not getting anything from midfield. We've got 1 outlet, that's Cresswell, and it ain't good enough.
Well, there we go. I think that's spot on. Now, judging on what he's just said, we played 4-4-2 today, and I said it earlier, but that was the least 4-4-2 looking 4-4-2 I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wasn't pretty, was it?
It was not a 4-4-2.
It wasn't pretty, but 3 points at the end of the day, innit?
And I think we're here having a different cuddle and a different conversation if we don't score in the 90th minute or whatever it was.
It was a cracking goal, a cracking cross from Mazuraka, as Jim said. Don't know why he doesn't start more often.
I like him.
I like it because we can't cross.
Do you know what? For something that he was so good at in his first season and whatever it was, he seems.
That big injury hasn't been in the same place since that injury.
And what can you do?
You've got to drop him, haven't you? As much as I like Creswell, most of us setting up goals.
I think that's something we need to pick up on, because as West Ham fans, we do tend to like our players. Do you know what I mean? It's a blessing and a curse. I mean, the players that we don't like, we hate very much, but the players that we do like, we seem to like them too much, right?
That's it. Yeah. You can like a player, but if you're not playing well enough, then unfortunately he's got to be dropped.
And it has to be said, there was a lot of booing going on when Chicharito got subbed off, and then suddenly the person that come on, I don't know what to say. I'm going to leave it to you, mate. I don't know judge for this.
We had no problem with the person coming on. Antonio weren't fit. He obviously weren't fit, and Chicharito is so good in the box, and that's what you need. Antonio's not fit. He's not running. Take him off and Mazuraka or someone could come on for Antonio. Oh yeah. Ayer was absolutely useless. He's absolutely useless.
You were supposed to be Mr. Positive here. That was. I think he was more positive than you.
It runs in the family.
No, I can imagine.
But we got the 3 points. It was a cracking goal.
If you had to pick anyone else on the pitch that you would want to grow up and be like, who would that be? It's a tough one, I know, mate.
Hernandez.
There we go, Freddie. I tell you what, mate. This is going to be the end of the video. So grab that for 2 seconds. We're going to do this as loud as you can. Point it towards us. We're going to do one of these as loud as you can. You're going to shout, "Come on, you Irons!" You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Come on, you Irons!
That's what I'm talking about, Freddie. Thank you, buddy. God bless you, boys.
Cheers, mate.
Good to see you, man.